It'll be good. Okay, so test. Sounds good on my end. Test yourself.
Test.
Perfect. Okay.
Test. Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you, and now we gotta. Oh no, these are not twist off.
We miss Renee here.
Yeah, I told her that she had to come do this, but
we can do that with Andrew being here too.
We can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow afternoon will be. He wouldn't be until 5.
Is that okay?
Oh, you're not recording this, eh?
I am recording.
Delete that.
Oh yeah. Well, it's okay. I'll edit it.
Yeah, you will. You better edit it.
I will. I've been editing what I'm not supposed to put in. You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
You watching, which is maybe Tony Miguel if he's watching this. He's not. He told me he was. Okay. I think we are good. Sounds good.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And we're gonna let the intro music run. Okay. Now we're good.
We got music there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You hear it?
No, I didn't hear. Oh.
Here. You can put these on if you want.
If we got music?
So you know that music that plays at the beginning?
Oh, okay.
And then does it sound?
Okay.
It sounds different. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
All right, so we're started. Merry Christmas. Christmas Eve. We're doing a live podcast.
Love to see you, Antonio.
Love to see you,
It was a good
Grandma.
to have a drink.
Yeah, it's no Long Island iced tea, but it'll have to do.
It's pretty good. Coronita. Okay.
I think I've only had Coronas at your house the past 4 Coronas I've had.
This is pretty good, but I like the Miller Lite. And
You like Miller Lite?
yeah, when I drink beer, I order Miller Lite. But this is pretty good too.
Yeah, Corona's not bad.
Yeah.
Maybe if there was some limes, it'd be a little different.
Yeah, I don't have any.
It's okay.
But okay, so ask me. What do you want to know about my life?
Okay, so let's see. So it's Christmas Eve today. This episode will be edited and put up later today because I don't like to miss any days, even if it's Christmas Eve. So let me think. What could I ask you? Well, we got to stay on a Christmas. You can take them off if you want.
No.
You can keep them on. It's up to you.
Yeah, that's all right. I just wanted to hear the music.
Tell me your best Christmas. Your favorite Christmas memory. It could be from when you were little, or it could be from the kids.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. My favorite Christmas was when my kids were little. I mean, when they were young.
How old?
Teenagers, or not so much teenagers, because by that time they were gone. Carl might have been in college, and Andrew was on his way or something. But no, I'm talking about maybe 10, 8, 7 years old.
So paint the
something
scene.
like that.
Where are we?
We're in Ecorse, and we're in our house on the second house on 9th Street. And what I like about that time, and not only one, but maybe several
years.
Christmas.
Like that time. Time of Christmases.
Yes, I would. I used to love to see my kids open the gifts. They weren't much. Maybe a pair of socks, and I would get them like toys that I wanted, because I never did ask my kids what they wanted.
Never.
Never. I bought them whatever I thought they like. And I used to work for a catalog store at one time, so my money was ordering whatever I wanted from.
Right.
It was called Alden's, I think it was. Yeah, there was the Spiegels, and then there was Alden's, and I used to work there, and I would spend my money ordering stuff for them, and I used to love to wrap them, and I would put all the gifts under the tree, and then Santa Claus, or in the morning they would.
Did you guys ever make cookies?
Not so much cookies. My thing was tamales. Honestly,
So
that's a tradition for us.
In Mexican households, they leave tamales for Santa.
No, we didn't have no Santa coming over. They knew it was me and Dad.
Oh,
that
really?
they gave him their gifts. But one thing was that I never did ask, "What do you want for Christmas?" I just kind of would hear them.
Yeah.
If they mentioned some kind of a GI Joe or Terry never did like Barbies, but she did get some Barbies, and whatever they wanted,
Right. Because we know Grandpa Felipe was buying and wrapping his
Oh,
own Christmas presents.
your grandpa was a funny guy. Your grandpa was
He
child at heart.
He got the camera that I have. Yeah.
He's got the things that you do.
Yep.
They like to do. He liked his instruments like cameras and cassettes of music like that.
Do you remember something that any of the kids opened that like they really got excited for?
I think yes. Excuse me. I remember beer. I remember. Yes, I think it was all of them when they got. They had these little cars. The what do
Like
they call
Matchbox
them?
cars?
Well, now they call them that, but then they were
Hot Wheels?
Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
They loved it. I remember them opening that, and they were so excited because they would set it up and
like the racetrack and all that.
Yeah,
those are fun.
Yeah, that was fun for them.
Even now, Rebecca. It's Rebecca's stepson now.
Does he?
Alex. Last Christmas he got a Hot Wheels set.
Yeah.
And I was excited that he got it. I was like, hey Andrew, can we open this up and set it up for him? He goes, no, he's gonna lose the pieces. I was like, no. Can I set it up? And he's like, oh yeah, he's like, go for it.
Yes, the Hot Wheels, the GI Joes. I remember then opening them and getting so excited. Which Gilbert was a storyteller. And he we didn't have a microphone or anything like that, but he would open whatever cars or whatever he had, and him and his friend, he probably forgot that his friend, oh God, not Anthony, maybe Anthony was one of them, but oh my God, I can't remember his buddy's name. His name is Buddy too. They call him Buddy.
Oh, they called him Buddy.
Yeah,
his buddy.
Yeah, and they would go in the bedroom, and they would be talking and making stories about, like he was a policeman and the other one was
a firefighter.
Yeah, something like that, But they always stayed around the house. We never went anywhere but we open our gifts on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, we don't open it on Christmas Eve.
It feels wrong.
Yeah, to me it was wrong.
Yeah.
To me, the first thing we did was we would go to church. The midnight mass was, even when I was single, that's where we would go. Midnight mass, Christmas Eve. They would go to bed, and early in the morning, they would get up, and sometimes they get up before us, and they knew the gifts were there because they were not supposed to open the gifts until Christmas Day.
Would they wake?
Except Grandpa. I mean, your Grandpa.
Yeah. Would they wake you up, or would they just wake up and go
no?
right to
Usually I was up before them.
Okay.
So I always sleep late. But Christmas Day is a special day. It was a special day for me. Those were my best Christmas when all my kids were little, and then they would take off to their neighbors, and Terry and Rachel were. I mean, they're like sisters.
Yeah, and Rachel was right next door.
Oh, right next door, and she took off to Rachel's house, or Carl would go with his friends.
Were you friends with Tia Rachel's parents? I don't know. I guess I assumed you.
That's
guys Viola and
Viola. Not so much because she's younger than I am. She's my uncle Oscar's, my brother Oscar's age. So I knew them when they were teenagers, but I wasn't really friends with them.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was just.
I know you guys were neighbors, and
we were neighbors. The only ones that were best friends was Terry and Rachel, and Buddy and Gilbert. Buddy is Rachel's cousin.
Oh, okay.
So they were the same age, pretty much the same age, and they were really good friends. But Gilbert had a lot of friends too. But anyway, that's the best I remember about Christmas when my kids were. Then they grew up and they went to college and they went in. Christmas was not the same, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
It'll never be the same from
yeah,
when you're little.
yeah. Even though I had a Christmas tree up until maybe 2, 3 years ago, I stopped having a
You got a
Christmas tree.
little
But
Christmas tree up over there.
the one I have here is because Amy brought it. She let me borrow it.
That Christmas
Yeah.
tree is about the size of our Christmas tree.
Is it?
In
Yeah.
Chicago?
Yeah.
We
This-
have a little Charlie Brown one.
Oh.
But actually, wait, I probably have a picture. There's a bunch of ornaments and lights and
Oh,
everything.
really? Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. But
I think I had my real tree maybe about 5 years ago. I had one in the corner here, and then I stopped celebrating.
would you get a real tree or what?
Yeah,
would
a
you get
real tree
This is
with the
our
lights.
little tree.
Oh,
It's
is
just
that
little,
a
it's got some
yeah, it's
ornaments.
got the thing.
And that's the ornament that we got from Rebecca and Andrew.
Oh,
from
is
their
that
wedding.
beautiful? Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's real?
our tree is like this big.
Oh, well, it's a tree.
It's
Yeah.
I mean it's cute.
I wasn't gonna have one, but Terry, I don't know if you noticed, it's flat. I gotta tell you about this tree.
Flat on the back.
Flat in the back.
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, Amy ordered this tree from somewhere, and she called me and she sent me the picture and she said, "I got this beautiful tree, and it's ceramic,
Right.
but it hangs on the wall. It's
It's like a
flat.
wall mounted
Yeah.
one. Okay.
It's heavy, really heavy.
Well,
So
I mean, if it's made of ceramic, yeah.
it's ceramic, yeah. So she calls me and she said, "Are you going to have a Christmas tree?" And I said, "No, I don't have a tree." I said, "I always have the nativity because I do believe in Jesus' birth, you know."
Well, Jesus was born in August.
Oh, yeah, okay. Not to me. Maybe in your world. Mine, it was in December
I
21st.
went to Catholic school. My world is the right world.
That's on my birthday. Was he born on my
He was
birthday?
probably he was probably your birthday present. He was around August. I don't think it was early August. I think it was like mid-August.
Oh, that's my birthday, mid-August.
Yeah, the 14th. I thought you were 8. Oh, no, August 8th is my dad.
August 11th
August
is your
11th
dad.
is my dad.
Yeah.
And you're
And August 14th, it's my
14th, okay.
yeah.
Who's
So
August
we're
8th then?
pretty close in our birthdays.
So yeah, maybe Jesus was born.
Maybe he was born in Bill's birthday. I don't know. We have to talk to Bill about that.
Yeah, we'll have to ask
But
him.
anyway, she brings this tree, and she's very stubborn too, Amy.
I love Amy.
She said, "I'm going to hang it up for you."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, what we need is a heavy
need a
nail
heavy-duty, yeah.
with an anchor inside the wall because that's heavy.
Yeah.
No. She says, "I'm going to put the sticky things.
Oh no!
I'm going to put it all over sticky things around it, and I'll put it on the wall." I said, "Amy, it's not going to work."
That's a bad idea. I've done that before.
So she goes and still does. She went and bought the sticky things.
Yeah.
And put them on all around the tree. And I said, "Let me take my nativity out and everything. I know
Just in
it's
case
going to
it falls.
fall."
Yeah.
No, it's not going to fall. And she gave me 2 angels too. She hangs the tree and bang, it comes down. Broke my angels. And
Oh, no.
it missed my nativity, but it broke a couple of
the
angels,
angels.
and all the stuff that was there was knocked out.
Oh no! That's
And
like
she could not apologize. I'm sorry. I said, "That's your tree." I said, and
Take
it
it.
broke, and
Take
the tree broke. It had presents on the back. It came right off.
oh my gosh.
We can't even glue it now.
That's
you know.
like I had this this Lego model that I built, and in the apartment we have like these clear shelves that are stuck up, and I did the same thing. You know, I don't want to put any holes in the wall if I don't need to, so I put the stickies, and we left for a trip. I think we were coming here. I don't remember what we were coming for, but we were gone for like 2 days. We came back. And there was just Legos all on the floor, shattered, and I was like, Renee, I gotta screw it in, and she's like, you should have did that at first.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
You learn.
now I know.
Yeah, you learn.
So well, it's a
but-
good thing it didn't break anything more.
And well, she brought me the nativity too because I don't have one. Mine got old and I had to throw it away. The little things, and I think the little saints
Pieces.
and everything you call it downstairs in the box. Anyway, thank
For
God it
that
did
one,
not
or-
break. No, she brought me all this
Oh,
for
okay.
me. She brought it, the nativity, and the tree. So I said, okay, leave it there or take it. And so she goes and sets it there, and she said, "It looks nice here."
It does look
And I
nice
said,
there.
"Yeah, it looks really nice." She said, "Now," and she even went and bought lights, those lights around the nativity.
Oh,
And she
okay.
said, "We can put these lights in back of the tree." I said, "No, I don't think it's gonna work." I said, "But just leave it."
Yeah, no,
And then at
I think it looks
night,
nice
you know,
over
and
there.
at night it come up. But that's the reason I have a Christmas tree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had any this year. And but she's really, Amy's the best.
Amy is the best, yeah.
She's the best friend. You know what, mijo? I believe that God sends angels in your life. I don't know if you believe angels,
Yeah.
but I do
Renee's
believe
mine.
that angels, right? They come around when you need them or when you want company. And Amy has been a friend for the last 5 years, I think. And she couldn't be the best. She couldn't be any better,
Yeah.
any better. You know.
Yeah.
She checks on me every day, even if I say something. Like I'll say, I've been
And
sick
she
where I
lives
was
in
gonna.
Ecorse, right?
No, she lives in Southgate.
Somebody knocked.
Huh?
Watch, that's Amy. Watch, that's Amy.
No, it's a mailman.
Let me see.
I see.
it was the mailman.
Yeah, it was a mailman because Amy can't come. She's got virus.
Oh, yeah, you did tell
told
me.
her not to come. She lives in Southgate.
Oh, Southgate, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you.
And I'll tell you about Amy. I didn't meet her.
How did you
I
meet
met
Amy?
her through my best friend Minerva, which she passed away, and she was as good as she is with me with Minerva. And Minerva was looking for an apartment in Allen Park, and she took me to meet to see these apartments. And Amy was the so-called manager. She said she never got paid, but she was running the whole
apartment
apartments. Yeah,
complex?
and that's how I met her. And she continued being really good friends with Minerva. I mean, she was like she's with me, looking after her every day. And now she tells me that at that time, Amy had a nervous breakdown. There's a long story about Amy. She has suffered in her life. So when she met Minerva, Minerva was well, and she did a lot for Amy. Took her everywhere because she couldn't drive. She had a nervous breakdown, and she said, "I didn't know what to do." So,
She was that for Amy.
so Minerva, yeah,
that for Amy.
Amy. No, I mean Terry knows her. Terry loved Minerva too. So when Minerva started getting sick, Amy started looking after her. But they would come here quite often, both of them. We'd go to garage sales or whatever, and we were
I
together.
remember you guys going
Yeah,
estate
always state sales.
Yeah.
So when Minerva got into a nursing home with Alzheimer's, we used to visit Minerva. She would come and pick me up, and we'd go visit Minerva often, and ended up where Minerva passed away, and also Minerva had a sad life too. Same thing with family.
Yeah.
So I and Amy were there when she died. I was right by her bedside, and she died right after Minerva was cremated. She started coming over here,
Amy.
and she started looking after me. Almost like the second. She always remembers Minerva, but there isn't anything that Anyway, I can be here, and I've been sick, and I've been in the hospital, and I'll say, I feel like having a hamburger. She'll run and go get a hamburger for me.
Yeah, Amy is the best.
There's Sundays that I sit here and I'm thinking, I'm kind of lonely, but I don't want to call anybody. All of a sudden, there's a knock at the door, and she'll send Uber with a meal.
Oh.
And she'll call and she'll say, yeah, she'll say,
sweet, yeah.
Sandy, I know you, have you eaten? And I said, no, well, I had breakfast. Well, look outside because Uber is coming over bringing you whatever, fish or whatever it is. But that's a kind, and not only with me, she'll do it with whoever she knows, My niece Patsy had cancer, and one day Patsy said, do you think Amy could bring me water? And I said, Amy, Pat wants me she wants to know if when you go to Sam's, can you bring her a case of water? She started doing it every time she went to Sam. She will take a case of water to it. Yeah,
one more thing.
yeah,
See,
and
it's hard to find those people.
and like I said, to me, it's an angel that God has got into my life.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I would have to go out. The next door neighbor is very kind to me too.
Yeah.
But Amy is special.
Yeah, Amy is that different kind of. I guess the only way you can describe it as she is like an angel.
Like an angel because she doesn't ask for money. I mean, she doesn't say, well, like I would say.
She's so sweet. I mean, I always love seeing Amy, and it always makes me laugh whenever I come over. And she goes, "Okay, bye." Yeah. I'm like, "Damn, Amy, come on, what'd I do?" It always makes me. But I know that's just some people are like that.
Yeah, she wants to be loved. She wants to be. She wants to belong somewhere, and now she says she's part of my family. Mm-hmm. And she'll say, you're like my grandma, because she's 60. She's about Bobby's age. And you're Jeremy's great-grandma. And she says...
Adopted grandparents.
Yeah, and she'll say, okay, Gigi is going over. And Gigi is Jeremy. She said, he calls me Gigi,
Oh, okay.
Jeremy says, she said, Gigi's coming over and bring you whatever, Sometimes I don't even ask her to bring me stuff and she'll bring it. But my kids, when she see Bob, she'll say, hi, brother, And one day she said, hi, brother, from another father or something like that. And Bob says, why did she say that? I'm not her brother. And I said, that's Amy. She wants him to be her brother,
She wants that.
Yeah, she wants to be family. Yeah,
she wants to be family. Which, I mean, if she cares for you like that, she helps you like that, I mean.
She doesn't like... Okay, we're recording. She doesn't like to clean. That's okay, Amy.
That's okay.
It's the truth.
That's okay.
She doesn't
Amy,
like...
if you're watching this, we love you. And if you're watching this, I'm very surprised because, I don't know, I'm not even telling people.
But she'll take you anywhere. If you call her now and you say, Amy, I'm stuck somewhere, she'll come. Mm-hmm. If you're in Detroit or wherever you are, call Amy, she'll go pick you up anytime, anybody. Yeah. She made this friend named Jovita. Jovita has a brother that weighs about 500 pounds and doesn't work. So became friends with Amy through Jovita. Mm-hmm. One night, and I yell at her sometimes because she is too good. Mm-hmm. And she said, Ray is his name.
Well, I feel like people like that, they just want to help everybody.
I guess.
And you can't help you can't save everybody.
Not everybody. So this guy calls her at 10 o'clock at night, and he says, Amy, do you have any money? She says, can you lend me some money at 10 o'clock at night? Yeah. She drives all the way to Detroit.
Oh, he lives in Detroit?
To give him the money. And of course, she took her son with her. Mm-hmm. Then she called me the next day. And she says, guess who called me last night and he would borrow some money? And I said, oh. She says, Ray. And you said no. No, I took it to him because he caught me off guard. I said, Amy, you could have said no, especially in the middle of the night to Detroit, to take him whatever, $20, $30, whatever you were given. To this day, the guy has never paid her, This was a while ago. But she says, I'll never do it again. I said, yes, you will. Because she does that. She does that to everybody, But I think that God sends these people to make up for the ones that we don't do that, I mean, you can be good.
To fill those voids in our lives.
Yeah.
People that we're missing.
You can be good, but not to that extreme, She's sick now, but last week she bought gifts for all the people that she know, and Jeremy weighs like 600 pounds. Mm-hmm. But anyway, she had Jeremy get off the car and deliver all these gifts to Woodhaven, Brownstown,
Yeah. See,
East
like
Coast, Lincoln. Uh,
that's just so. That's
she just does that,
yeah.
and she doesn't expect a gift. I mean,
Right,
she
right,
just
right.
gives,
And
you
like
know.
those people
Yeah,
are like
yeah,
so hard to find. And
yes.
it's so
Fine,
so it's so
because
good that you have
yeah, and that's
Amy.
why I said to me, she has been an angel because I know that if I need her,
She's a call
she's
away.
there.
Yeah,
She's
she's a
there.
call away, which
Yeah,
is
yeah. But anyway, going to something else.
going to something else. Renee just texted me what she painted for you for Christmas.
She
My
painted?
Christmas gift for you is not here. So
You don't have to give me no. You know what I ask of you guys to come over and see me.
right, but
I don't want no gifts.
I
You
know.
know, get me so.
I don't like
But,
getting people gifts that don't mean something.
yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
I don't waste my money on things for people.
Yeah.
I will spend my money on something meaningful for
Yeah.
somebody. So like
But-
the BB King record I got for you, you still have it.
Yeah.
Like that's
Still have it,
that's
yeah.
worth it. That's money well spent.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think that
unless
To
you want
me-
unless you want this to be your Christmas present.
and this can be my truth. I don't care, you know, as long as we don't record something that we're not supposed to be saying.
No. All
But
of that gets cut.
I believe I like to give,
Yeah.
not so much to receive.
Mm-hmm.
I like to give. I like to give little things or something that maybe I'm thinking maybe they need it,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe it's something that they might treasure because I give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't care if they give me or not. You know, I don't care. I always give to my daughter-in-laws and my kids, you know, if I can. But and I'll give to my friends too, even if it's
I still have the Sylvester the cat that you gave me.
Do you really?
Yeah. What did you tell me? You gave it to me for Christmas. I think.
I don't remember.
And you said, I have Suffer and Succotash for you. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then when you gave it to me, I said, oh, that's the wrong cartoon. But I still have
Probably,
it.
yeah. Oh,
I still have it.
I'm glad to
I
hear
know
that.
which
But
one it is.
even if it's half a dozen of tamales, you know, I'll give them to Karen because I know she likes tamales, or Sonia, you know. I don't know what they like or what they have. They got money, I'm sure they do, but I figure a dozen of tamales is not gonna, you know,
Right.
and I know they like them, so.
Yeah.
But stuff like that. I used to make 20 and 25 pounds of tamales on Christmas Day, and I would
And
give
just
them.
give 'em out?
I would give them away. I would never sell, and I had friends that would never come during the year, but I would call them on Christmas, and I said, "You want to come over and pick up some tamales?" And they would be right
They're
there
just
and pick
there.
up their tamales. Yeah, but they were my friends. You know,
Right.
I
And that's
I love them. Yeah,
That's like,
yeah.
I don't know. That's like people making cookies or something.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah,
that's your-
yeah. I was laughing. It's funny you say that because Lisa and I kid a lot. Lisa Salinas.
Uh-huh.
In fact, Terry got upset with me.
Not Lisa Salinas. Do you see Lisa Shinneberry a lot? Does she come over?
More than a lot of the other nieces and nephews.
Well, because I have
But-
something for Mark. So I was wondering if I should leave it here or leave it with Rebecca.
Whichever. I mean, because I do see her once in a while. If Rebecca sees her often
know.
or soon, but I do go see her,
Well,
or she comes over.
yeah,
you
she's
know.
in California. Right?
Yeah, she's in California, but Lisa Salinas and I, they joke around a lot. You know, even we say jokes that Terry gets upset because she says, "How come you didn't tell me jokes like that?" I said, "Because you're my daughter and you're not my niece." And I tease with my nieces about drinking. Come on over and have a beer, Lisa, because Lisa loves to drink.
Come over and have a beer.
Yeah, come over and have a beer. And she'll say, anyway, I called her this morning because remember those.
Okay, so we had a little technical difficulties. We talked over, so grab a cheers. Let's cheers that last little bit. Because look, I've been saving that last little bit.
I got a little bit here too.
Yep.
That was pretty good. And you know what? That's the first beer I've had since you brought them.
Yeah. This is, I think I've probably had 4.
Yeah.
Because I had a couple that one day, but I'm trying to think what else.
I was going to say, what was I going to tell you before? I forgot.
I don't know. But Grandma, I'm glad we got to have a beer and sit here and
I'm glad we talked. I'm glad. So glad to have you here,
do-
Mijo. We're
just-
so good to have you here.
Just do
I'm
whatever.
so glad you thought of Grandma on Christmas Day.
Of course, Christmas Eve. This is Christmas Eve.
Oh, yes.
But,
Yeah,
but I mean,
I'm not drunk. I just had one beer.
And I mean, me and Renee will come see you tomorrow. So it's not like we're not gonna.
If you do come, if you can come during the day, I'd love to have you here.
But come later.
But if you want to come later, like maybe 5:30, if you have time, stop by.
Okay.
How long do you think you're gonna? That's what I was gonna ask you. How long are you guys gonna be at Conchas?
Tonight?
Oh, it's tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah.
My aunt said anytime after 5, and normally we leave around midnight.
Or more.
Yeah. Well, if it's a really good time, which I think it will be, because this is we didn't have Conjure Christmas last year.
Oh, okay.
So I think everybody's gonna be all excited because of the virus. Nobody wanted to get together.
Right.
So I think everybody's gonna be excited. It'll be a good time.
Okay.
Hopefully we're there a while, but
at least until noon. 12.
I'm hoping that people aren't nervous about it and want to like end the night early.
It'll be a good time. Sure.
I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'll have a good time.
You get to see all your cousins.
Renee's excited for her first Conjure Christmas.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good time.
Oh, this is her first Conjure.
This is her first one.
Oh, wow.
She's nervous, but she's excited.
Okay. All right, I got a little gift for you, but don't open it until tomorrow.
Okay.
Because
we don't open presents until Christmas Day.
Yeah, don't open Christmas. And Renee's got a little tiny thing too, but tell her don't open it till tomorrow.
Okay. Anything before we sign out then?
No, love everybody. Wishing the best to everyone, and love to see you here.
Merry Christmas. Love you.
Merry Christmas, people.
Oh, it's really short. Okay, that's it. Okay, and